Adversity is an inevitable part of life. Every person, regardless of talent, intelligence, or opportunity, will face obstacles that challenge their progress. Napoleon Hill emphasized that the way an individual perceives and responds to adversity is one of the most critical determinants of success. While many view challenges as setbacks or punishments, the successful perceive them as opportunities in disguised tests of character, resilience, and determination. Adversity has multiple purposes. It strengthens the mind, sharpens decision-making, and forces creativity. When circumstances become difficult, the mind is pushed beyond comfort zones, revealing hidden potential. Challenges compel individuals to explore new strategies, seek solutions, and develop capabilities that would remain dormant in easy situations. History demonstrates repeatedly that those who achieve greatness often encounter greater adversity than ordinary people, but they respond differently. Where most see failure, they see opportunity. The first step in mastering adversity is mindset. One must acknowledge that obstacles are temporary and manageable. Fear, frustration, and self-pity are natural reactions, but they must be consciously managed. By reframing difficulties as learning experiences and stepping stones to success, an individual can transform adversity into a motivational force. Napoleon Hill stressed that persistent individuals view every challenge as a chance to grow stronger, smarter, and more capable. Adversity also builds clarity and focus. It highlights priorities, forcing individuals to determine what truly matters. In moments of difficulty, distractions are minimized, and the mind concentrates on solutions. This concentration is essential for developing resilience and long-term success. Without adversity, individuals often remain complacent, unaware of the depth of their own potential. Persistence is most critically tested during adversity. The true measure of a person's commitment to their goals emerges when circumstances are unfavorable. Napoleon Hill observed that many people give up at the first sign of difficulty, while the successful persist, adapt, and find ways to advance despite obstacles. History offers countless examples. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before successfully inventing the practical electric light bulb. Each failure was not an endpoint, but a lesson and an opportunity to improve. Similarly, J.K. Rowling faced repeated rejection before publishing the Harry Potter series. Their persistence transformed what could have been defeat into extraordinary achievement. The principle of persistence involves continuing action toward a goal despite temporary setbacks, obstacles, or criticism. It is not blind repetition, but deliberate, informed effort that adapts to challenges while maintaining focus on the ultimate objective. Persistence strengthens mental toughness, patience, and discipline. Each challenge faced and overcome reinforces confidence and resilience, creating a self-reinforcing cycle that empowers the individual to tackle even greater difficulties in the future. Emotional resilience is key. Adversity often triggers fear, anger, or despair. A persistent individual acknowledges these emotions but does not allow them to dominate decision-making or action. By maintaining composure, focusing on solutions, and acting consistently, one ensures that difficulties serve as catalysts for growth rather than barriers to progress. Failure is not defeat. It is feedback. Napoleon Hill emphasized that setbacks are opportunities to refine strategy, improve skills, and gain insight. Each failure contains information about what does not work, guiding future decisions and actions. Those who fail repeatedly without learning remain trapped, while those who analyze, adapt, and persist convert setbacks into stepping stones toward success. The process begins with reflection. After each challenge, the mind must examine what happened, why it happened, and what can be done differently. This deliberate analysis transforms mistakes into lessons and prevents repetition of errors. The persistent individual views mistakes as temporary and instructive, never as a reflection of personal inadequacy. Learning from failure also strengthens problem-solving skills. Challenges compel creative thinking, forcing individuals to develop strategies and solutions they would not have considered otherwise. Over time, repeated exposure to failure cultivates adaptability, innovation, and strategic foresight. Napoleon Hill noted that many of history's greatest achievements were preceded by multiple failures, each providing crucial insight that ultimately enabled success. Moreover, learning from failure builds emotional resilience. Experiencing and overcoming setbacks reduces fear, boosts confidence, and prepares the mind to face future adversity without hesitation. The combination of reflection, adaptation, and persistent action ensures that failure becomes a teacher rather than a roadblock. Persistence is not blind repetition, it must be paired with intelligent adaptation. Napoleon Hill emphasized that success comes to those who continue forward, despite obstacles, but also know when to adjust methods without abandoning their goals. Strategic adjustment means evaluating what is working, what isn't, and making informed changes to approach challenges more effectively. Every challenge provides valuable feedback. When faced with adversity, it is essential to pause, reflect, and consider alternative strategies. This doesn't mean giving up or doubting your ultimate objective, means being flexible in your methods. For instance, an entrepreneur facing market rejection might pivot their strategy, modify a product, or explore new marketing channels while keeping the core vision intact. The ability to adjust intelligently prevents stagnation and ensures continuous progress. Emotional discipline plays a crucial role in strategic adjustment. Adversity often triggers frustration, fear, or impatience, leading to rash decisions or abandonment of goals. Maintaining composure allows the mind to analyze situations objectively, identify opportunities, and implement necessary changes without losing focus on the ultimate objective. Strategic persistence combines adaptability with unwavering commitment, transforming obstacles into growth opportunities. Moreover, strategic adjustment encourages creativity. Challenges that block the path of success force the mind to think differently. New methods, innovative solutions, and improved processes often emerge when old strategies fail. The persistent and flexible individual sees adversity as a laboratory for innovation, where setbacks catalyze learning and refinement. In practical terms, strategic adjustment involves constant monitoring of progress, willingness to experiment, and readiness to modify tactics without compromising purpose. This balance between persistence and flexibility is what separates individuals who achieve lasting success from those who quit prematurely. By embracing both perseverance and adaptation, one not only survives adversity but thrives in it, turning difficulties into stepping stones toward achievement. Consistency in action is the backbone of resilience. Daily habits cultivate mental toughness, focus, and emotional stability, enabling individuals to persist through adversity. Napoleon Hill emphasized that small, deliberate actions, when performed consistently, compound into extraordinary results. These habits ensure that persistence is not random but disciplined, intentional, and effective. One fundamental practice is reflection. At the end of each day, reviewing successes, failures, and lessons learned strengthens awareness and prepares the mind for future challenges. Journaling experiences, tracking progress, and identifying areas for improvement reinforce strategic thinking and cultivate self-discipline. Visualization is another powerful tool. By mentally rehearsing goals and imagining overcoming obstacles, the mind becomes familiar with success scenarios. This enhances confidence, reduces fear, and programs the subconscious to support proactive decision-making. Daily visualization aligns emotions with purpose, amplifying resilience and determination. Goal setting and incremental progress are essential. Breaking long-term objectives into manageable daily tasks transforms overwhelming challenges into actionable steps. Each completed task reinforces persistence, builds momentum, and strengthens belief in one's ability to succeed despite difficulties. This structured approach prevents discouragement and ensures consistent forward movement. Affirmations and positive self-talk cultivate emotional resilience. Adversity often triggers negative thinking, self-doubt, and fear. Daily affirmations reprogram the mind, reinforcing confidence, focus, and a solution-oriented mindset. Over time, this mental conditioning makes persistence in adversity automatic, reducing vulnerability to setbacks. Finally, disciplined routines, waking early, planning the day, focusing on priorities, and maintaining consistent effort solidify habits of resilience. These routines protect the mind from distraction, strengthen concentration, and create a stable environment for consistent action. By embedding persistence and strategic thinking into daily life, challenges no longer intimidate. They become opportunities for growth, learning, and progress. In conclusion, mastering adversity requires a combination of strategic adjustment and disciplined daily habits. By adapting intelligently, reflecting consistently, visualizing success, and committing to structured routines, individuals transform challenges into advantages. Persistence is amplified, resilience is strengthened, and the path to achievement becomes clear and attainable, no matter the obstacles encountered.